Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email from a subscriber, and this subscriber sent a donation, so thanks for your donation. And remember, guys, if you want to guarantee that your question will be answered, make sure you click the link below and send a donation. So this one says, my question is, do you think it's a good idea to go to Rio, Brazil, as a 25-year-old virgin? I'm asking because I meet girls and all but the Brazilian women I've come across in person and online were so much more pleasant. So I'm thinking it's time to leave the U.S. As to why I'm a 25-year-old virgin, it's a mix of me looking under 18 and really not trying. I graduated with a degree in accounting and have a full-time job, but after listening to you and other guys like you, I don't see the point in trying with U.S. women. I have learned not to constantly text back and stay on the phone, so yes, I always soak in what you and Mal say. One guy said to me that it's not a good idea to go as a virgin because I probably couldn't handle it, but I disregard not because of me not being able to handle it. I just think I'm wasting time here when I could go somewhere else. All right, so this is the thing. You could go to Brazil, you understand, and try to make some sex stuff pop off there. But basically what you'll be doing really, in that situation is tricking, right? So, if you want to do that, that's the way it's going to probably happen, because if you're not tricking, you still actually have to be able to know how to, interact with chicks and talk to them to have sex with them. Now, the thing is that the girls out there might be a little bit more cooperative, you understand? But you still have to go up and approach if you're just trying to do it, the regular way. You understand? So there's nothing wrong with traveling to, see what's out there and to get you popping with other women from, other parts of the country or outside the country or wherever you're going, because, you're going to get like a sort of different feel based off of where you're at. But the thing is, what you got to understand is that overall, what you want to do is you want to get yourself to the point where you don't have to do all of that, meaning you don't have to go out of your way, you understand, in most cases to really make something happen with women, you understand? So when we talk about you learning game and understanding the game, it's for you to develop yourself to the point where you can make things happen when you want it to happen, where you have that abundance mentality to where you feel like, well, I can get this and I can get that going. So in the long run, what you want to happen is you want to develop your skills in game so that you'll actually be able to get more women in the long run. Because, okay, let's say you go to Brazil, let's say you have sex there, you lose your virginity, and then you come back to, where you live. And now you're back where you're at, and now nothing's happening now because you haven't developed the skill to actually attract women. So what happens is that now what you're going to have to do is that every time you want sex, you're going to have to travel back to these places. So unless you're going to do that, right, unless you're going to travel back and forth to these places all the time and trick all the time, then that's what's going to be your situation if you don't learn game. You see what I'm saying? So you sort of like going out there to do that, you can't do that, but it's not really fixing the actual situation. It's not fixing the real problem, which is you need to learn game so that you can actually get things going for you no matter where you are. You see what I'm saying? So, it's not, and again, there's nothing wrong with traveling. There's nothing wrong with taking your game, to other spots and interacting with women. And that's something you should be doing. But what you don't want to do is you don't want to do it under the premise of doing it in the way where you're saying, well, I can't get any girls in the United States, so I got to go overseas if I ever want to have sex. You see what I'm saying? And the thing you were saying that, let me get the exact quote because I want to point this out. You said that as to why I'm a 25-year-old virgin, it's a mix of me looking under 18 and not really trying. Now, I don't know, exactly how you're looking. I don't think, you looking under 18. I don't know how exactly you look. But I think the main part is where you said you're not trying. You feel what I'm saying? That's really what it is in a lot of cases. A lot of times guys are not getting sex, not getting girls, not making things happen because they're not actually trying. They're not actually putting in the work. And so what they do is that they look for different ways, or the quick fix or the easy route to get from point A to point B. But see, the thing is, when you try to do that quick fix stuff, where you start tricking, or you go overseas to trick and do all this other stuff, is that it's a temporary fix, but it doesn't really get the job done in the long run. Because after you have sex with that girl in Brazil, then you come back, and then you get horny again, then you want more sex, what are you going to do now? You see what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that you're able to have the skill to keep things going on a continuous basis. And this is what I always try to explain to guys, is that you want to be in a situation where you know what to do in order to get things going in your favor whenever you want it to happen. You see what I mean? Because if you're the type of guy who knows how to talk to women, then what happens is that you can talk to a few girls here and there. You get a few girls on your team. So let's say you're talking to 3 or 4 girls at a time. If one of the girls that you're actually trying to, get with that day is not available, you can go to the next girl, right? And then you could go to the next girl, but you have all those girls on your team. So it's almost like you can basically have sex almost anytime you want, the more women you have on your team. Because if you got like a chick that you've seen most of the time, you got another side chick, you got another jump off type of chick, but none of that's going to happen unless you practice the game and learn the game. Because again, you could go over there, do your thing. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm just saying that beyond that, what's going to happen? Like, what are you going to do after that? Because I'm sure you're not going to want to have to take a trip every time you want sex. You know what I'm saying? So, you don't want to have to go back and forth every 2 or 3 weeks to just get some sex. And again, like I said, when you get there, you're either going to be tricking, or you're still going to have to talk to these girls and holler. You understand? So, you gotta understand that aspect of the game. You feel what I mean? Because if you do not develop your skills, then you're going to have to resort to doing this type of stuff all the time. It's like you're using that as a crutch. You're falling back on that, but you don't want that to be your only option. You understand? Because when you don't have game, your options are limited. And this is why, you're in the situation you're in. You're thinking about, damn, should I travel all the way over there to make something happen? And again, you could, because it'll be, probably a little bit more easier for you in that environment. But at the same time, when you come back from that environment, you got to deal with your life here. You feel me? So that's pretty much it. Listen, if you guys have any questions, make sure you click the link below, and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Now, before you turn off this video, make sure you click the link below to get the Mr. Locario 30-minute game session. Now, this is a private one-on-one coaching session between me and you where we chop up game for a half an hour. So make sure you click that link below to get the Mr. Locario 30-minute game session. Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 to 90-minute, easy-to-follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.